What you want to do at Thanksgiving, you want to eat and eat and eat and eat, right? So you always want it to taste good, so just keep washing it down with a little Riesling and it will. Who I am is Butch Milbrandt. What I do for a living is grow grapes, oversee the winery. The cooking part is a release, be able to prepare a dish and people enjoy it. My second passion is aviation. My third passion is motorcycles.
Have you checked the oven? I can smell your pavlova.
I need to check that. Excuse me.
Yes, please.
I'm what you call a decent cook. No education, no chefing ability at all, but I like to cook. I started when I was about 18, and I'm 68, so is that 50 years? Yes, 50 years of cooking. I should know something. You just take a whole chicken, cut the backbone out, turn it over, bone down, and just push it down until you break the breastbone, and then it's flat. Then you tuck the wings up under the breast, season it with, believe it or not, Montreal steak seasoning, throw it on a hot grill, and then turn it down to low. Check it in about 10 minutes to make sure it hasn't ignited itself, which it shouldn't, and then you don't have to go back for another hour and 10 minutes. About an hour and 20 minutes, it's done. And I don't know where I got this recipe either. You just take red beets and slice them. You don't even peel them. Just take the roots off, and then slice them about a 1/4 inch thick, put olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. Great color, huh? A little oil. Some salt in there, a little black pepper. Toss those around, make sure you get oil on everything. Now we can take these out to the grill and get them going. Again, I'm cooking and I don't have a glass in my hand, so I must have made a mistake here someplace. So, we need to get started on that. Here we have a nice bottle of Traditions 2013 Riesling. I really enjoy Riesling and I drink it, a couple times a week when I'm preparing dinner. It's kind of refreshing, and I guess it is my favorite wine. Okay, so we got these beets all sliced up, a little olive oil on them, and we're gonna throw them on the grill here and get ready to braise them. But it's always nice to get a little char on everything, gives a little more flavor. So we gotta watch these beets for a little bit. We'll close this lid and we'll come back to it in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, take about a half a bottle of wine, 2011 Traditions Merlot, and put in this saute pan. And then we're gonna use a little balsamic vinegar, maybe 1/4 cup, and then about 1/3 cup of sugar. So this will all simmer together nicely, and it'll come down into a reduction and finish cooking those beets. We'll lift these beets now into this wine reduction sauce. Okay, so we just leave those right there, put the lid down. We come back in about 10 minutes and that'll be bubbling away. Not another 10 or 15 minutes, almost all that liquid will disappear, and then you'll be ready to serve. It's gonna be a broccoli and cauliflower roasted vegetable dish. We've got a little broccoli chopped up in this bowl, and I think we're gonna add some more. I don't think that's quite enough. And I've rough chopped an onion, throw in there as well. So it's just something very simple, easy to make, that doesn't take a lot of time to put together, and you don't have to pay much attention to it. A little olive oil in there, garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, the mystery ingredient, sugar. A little sweetness and adds to the caramelization. Toss this, throw this cookie sheet in the oven. Sorry about the noise, and preheat it a little bit because that'll help the vegetables cook a little quicker. Okay, so now we've got the cookie sheet nice and hot. We're ready for the vegetables. We'll put the broccoli and cauliflower on here. About every 10 minutes, we'll pull those out and turn them a little bit with a spatula. Try to get a little char on all sides. We make the Traditions Riesling you see every day, and we drink every day. And then we also make another Riesling called the Estates 2012 Ancient Lakes Riesling from our Evergreen Vineyard. So this is a single vineyard wine from the Ancient Lakes AVA of Columbia Valley. So it's a very distinct wine. We're pairing this today with a grilled chicken, and it'll be very nice, but this pairs really well with holiday dishes such as turkey. Goes with all those things that come to the plate at turkey time, whether it's the yams or squash or mashed potatoes. It's much drier in style than the Traditions wine. Riesling, the acid in the back on the finish is really great going with food, and it helps to cut the fat that's in your food, and it kind of cleanses your palate, and you can start all over again, which is what you want to do at Thanksgiving. You want to eat and eat and eat and eat, right? So you always want it to taste good, so just keep washing it down with a little Riesling and it will. I pulled the broccoli and cauliflower out of the oven. It has a nice little bit of char on it as well, and the onions are done. Braised beets, and you can tell they're in a really thick syrup now. And then we have the chicken. The wings, I like to put a piece of breast meat with them, and then the breast, I just split it down the middle and then I split it again crossways. Some broccoli and cauliflower here. Hey, Jer, how you doing,
bud.
brother? You come for dinner?
Yeah.
Family is really important, and I'm thankful that we have created this vineyard winery brand situation that hopefully will go forward for the children and the grandchildren and whoever else comes down the road. That it'll give them a heritage, it'll give them something to base their lives on. I think Jerry and I are really proud of that fact, that we have worked together to create something that the family can take forward. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
We love that beautiful wine.
All right. Here's
to
to
you.
the 14 harvest, huh?